evening, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. This is the morning after quite a sight in the United States Grand Prix. Obviously, the Formula 1 returned after its 4-week break, and yeah, it returned with a ban, didn't it? Returned with a ban. Not yet, returned with a ban. As we saw a Ferrari 1-2. We saw a Ferrari 1-2 in the actual race. And we saw Max Verstappen back in the game, especially in the tight race. And it's now back, advantage is now back with Max Verstappen after winning the sprint race. And, of course, a quite interesting incident in the actual race with his title rival, Norris. Especially, let's step straight into it. Let's start off then with the spicy stuff, which is Norris, Max Verstappen. Obviously, the race started off, didn't it? And into turn one, Max Verstappen had the inside line, yes, for real, had the inside line on Norris. Norris went wide. The turn one incident, for me, nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Norris should have done better to cover Max Verstappen off. Maybe that's Norris' inexperience in the title race now starting to show. As well. And if anything, I think the Prix has probably done Max Verstappen a lot of good. Especially in these crucial title race moments now. These crucial last races of the season. Max Verstappen, he knows what it takes as well. But obviously, this image is not from the turn one incident. This was from year to one in the race, where it was a turn 12 incident. But I think we need to play the video here first of the incident of turn 12. That is the talking point. So I'll let you guys watch it.
Now, Lando Norris trying to get past Max Verstappen. They're dicing which way and the other. Down the main straight, the back straight. Down on the inside goes Verstappen. He forces Lando Norris wide off the track. Norris comes back onto the track ahead of the Red Bull.
Norris really had to take avoiding action from what I could see long distance. We'll watch that. Of course, the stewards will be looking at that. Max will be on the telephone because that was a move. Clearly.
A few laps now.
So for me, obviously you got the emphasis there. They're the only emphasis I put that. And if you ask me, obviously I did a community post last night straight after the race. It's Max Verstappen. It's Max Verstappen at the end of the day. He doesn't give you any space, is he? He doesn't give you any space. And I respect Max Verstappen's mentality at the end of the day. He's doing all he can to win, to keep hold of his title. I'll keep on saying it. I think he's got a Michael Schumacher mentality about him, where do all you can to win. There are people not going to like it, and I will be honest, it is quite aggressive from Max Verstappen. He is quite an aggressive driver. He loves to get his elbows out. He doesn't like to give any space. But Lando Norris, at the end of the day, Norris had plenty of time. He should have backed out of that after that incident. But that's no fault of his own. I actually think his team should have said, right, you're overtaking Max Verstappen off the track. By the way, what's Norris supposed to do when Max Verstappen has forced him out wide? Because he has, let's be real. Because I have defended Max Verstappen, but he did force Norris out wide for me. And when you're down into the apex, for me, we turned into that corner, Norris was ahead. Turning into that corner. So he'd all did that driver space, in my opinion. Even though side by side if you want. But Max Verstappen didn't do that. Yes, Verstappen had the inside line, but Max Verstappen, did he really need to door that wide, in my opinion? Did he really need to door that wide? Obviously, I know what he's doing. I know what Max Verstappen's doing. I actually think it's smart play from Max Verstappen because he will know if I push Lando Norris out wide and Lando Norris overtakes me off the track, I know I'm in benefit from it, and which he did at the end of the race. Lando Norris was third, but he was given a 5-second penalty, which again, inexperience from his team, because his team should have just said, you know what, did straight away, did master the system back. But again, it's one of them. It is one of them, because at the end of the day, Max Verstappen went off as well. He went off wide as well. Obviously, these two are best mates. Well, they were best mates. These two are friends. But I can just see it, and just see this friendship ending at some point. I really do. But it's double standards with Formula One fans, isn't it? It's double standards. We all criticise Max for his driving and his defending, but it's double standards because all world champions have done it. All world champions have done it. Even the US Hamilton fanboys, even US Hamilton's done it. People be like, "Oh, dare you? It's racing motivated." No, it isn't. No, it isn't. US Hamilton, he's took his Albon out twice. As Albon, he's took his Albon twice. So yes, not say US Hamilton. Obviously, it's not bottom for the title, but yes, we will. Let's not defend Lewis Hamilton thinking he's best thing since their year on tours. He's took people out as well in his Albon. So I've got the receipts. Trust me. And they want to talk about the FIA, right? About the FIA bull and all that. I'm not done back into the 2021 Abu Dhabi then. I'm not done back into that. It's 3 years on. 3 years on. It's done. It's done. As much as I think Felipe Massa was involved in 2008, I think he's a bit of an idiot, still going on about it, to be honest with you. But it was interesting though, Lando Norris was catching Max Verstappen. You know what? Fair play to Max Verstappen though. I have to say fair play to Max Verstappen for having Bottle in this title race, because he's shown his experience. Max Verstappen, he hasn't got a quicker car. The McLaren is a rocket ship compared to that Red Bull. I know what? If Max Verstappen goes on to win the World Championship, I think this is his best title win ever. I really do think that. Because, yes, he started the season off well, but we all know that McLaren's now a rocket ship, and that's the thing with Verstappen though. He has won titles where he's not had the best car, which he don't get credit for, in my opinion. So that's my thoughts on the incident. In my opinion, there shouldn't be a punishment for either. I think there shouldn't be any punishment for either driver. It's a racing incident. Yes, we will. It's a racing incident. So I think Norris was harsh. It was in the harsh on Norris to get a penalty, in my opinion. That's my UK bias, because I obviously want a UK driver to win, but I am a neutral fan. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that incident. But what does it look like then for the driver stand? Well, we'll have a look at classification first. And that was the classification. A perfect weekend for Ferrari. I don't think Ferrari will back it up though. They never back it up. They're always inconsistent everywhere. So perfect 1-2 for Ferrari. Lando Norris, again, Lando Norris could have easily, when he got that 5-second penalty, he could have easily turned on the darts and made it irrelevant. So again, experience from Lando Norris for me. But what's the punishment done for Lando Norris? So not a great weekend for McLaren. Well, it was still a good weekend for McLaren in constructors, because Perez didn't help his teammate out, which strengthened that to 40 points. I think it's 40 points now. stripping that to McLaren in the Constructors battle. So for me, I think McLaren are definitely going to win the Constructors. They're definitely going to win that. Because I think Red Bull now are focusing on just trying to win the drivers' title for Max Verstappen. And I don't know what the future holds for Perez, in my opinion, either. But the next race is in Mexico, and Perez, he knows the Mexico track. And Verstappen's done well at Mexico as well. Poor weekend for Mercedes, but George Russell, it was Darren's invitation from George Russell, pretty much starting from the back of the grid. And you know what? Try of the day for me was George Russell. Try of the day for me. Starting from the back of the grid and making himself up to P6 as well. Quite amazing. Good weekend for Hulkenberg and Haas. Even Lawson straight away, then in the points. We're saying a good sign for Daniel Ricciardo, who's already who we replaced. And Toro Pinto then putting a stake in to try and get that Sauber seat, stolen the points again. Toro Pinto from P16 to P10. Magnussen, Dazi, Alonso, Sonoda, Stroll, Albon, Bottas, Ocon, Chocon, all missed out on the points, and Lewis Hamilton with a DNF or on opening up as his car too much oversteer from Hamilton, and he ended up in the trouble. In terms of the sprint weekend, obviously Max Verstappen won sprint race, Sainz second, Norris third. The top 8 stored all the points, so again, that's why I said it was a great weekend for Haas. Mercedes were behind. Mercedes were always only the 4th best team behind Ferrari, McLaren and Red Bull. And this was the rest of the sprint grid. 9 to 20 all missed out on the points. So, for me, what does it look like for the driver standings? This is what it looks like then. Looked for me now, I think, I don't really want to say it's game over for Lando Norris, but that is a really good result for Max Verstappen. Scrapping that gap on Lando Norris, now making it a big ass now for Lando Norris to overturn a 57-point lead. Max Verstappen's 57-point lead, in my opinion, with 5. Look, it's doable, still doable with 5 races remaining. It only takes Max Verstappen to have a DNF or even 2 DNFs, which is possible because I think it's now starting to spice up now between Norris and Verstappen. But it'll make it obvious if Lando Norris decides to do a bit of a Michael Schumacher and take Max Verstappen out in 2 races to try and put that down. But yeah, I don't think it's doable, but it's a massive ask now for Lando Norris now to overturn that. I think Norris needs to worry now about Charles Leclerc. But again, I don't think he needs to worry about Charles Leclerc because Ferrari aren't consistent for me, in my opinion. And yeah, it does feel like a bit of a sucker punch from McLaren this weekend, especially when it was a sprint format and the talk was, can McLaren take advantage in the sprint format and massively cut that down to Max Verstappen? And yes, we will. Max Verstappen was the one that took advantage in the sprint race and, of course, in the race itself. So yeah, massive ask now. Lando Norris to overturn that. And I always said that though. I've always said that though, even when we were all getting excited about Lando Norris closing that gap, I always said it's still a bit of a big ask. And I did say it takes one race for Max Verstappen to have more joy than Lando Norris, and personally, for me, I think it's done. I think it's done for me. But again, it's one of them, ain't it? In a couple weeks' time, Lando Norris might end up closing the gap then, and saying it's not done. It's quite a bit daft, though. It is quite a bit daft with 5 races remaining, 57 points. It would take Max Verstappen to have 2 DNFs, and Max Verstappen, I can't remember the last time Max Verstappen had a DNF as well. I mean, that helps Max Verstappen as well. So, Max Verstappen has 57-point lead. Charles Leclerc is in 3rd. Piastri 4th. Sainz 5th. Hamilton 6th. Russell 7th. Perez 8th. Alonso 9th. Hulkenberg 10th. Stroll 11th. Tsunoda 12th. Albon 13th. Ricciardo 14th. Magnussen 15th. Gasly 16th. Berman 17th. Pinto 18th. Ocon 19th. Ian Lawson 20th, and George Van Yu, Roland Sargent, and Valtteri Bottas are still the only drivers yet to store points. And I think it's going to remain that way at the end of the season, with Sauber being the worst car on the grid. The constructors then, as I said, McLaren do have a 40-point lead over Red Bull, so I think Red Bull are just checking out now. I don't think Red Bull really care about the constructors now. I think they've accepted that they're going to use the constructors title, and I think Red Bull put all the priority into Max Verstappen's Drivers' Championship, in my opinion. Ferrari, after that, Ferrari 1-2. Ferrari are 8 points now behind Red Bull, which tells you everything, doesn't it? Which tells you everything. And I think Ferrari will probably finish above Red Bull as well. I think it will still be a toss-up between Ferrari and Red Bull from now to the end of the season for 2nd place. But yeah, I think McLaren definitely sealed the Constructors title, in my opinion. And at start of the season, if you would have said that to McLaren, you would win the Constructors title and Norris finishes 2nd in Drivers' Championship, I think you would take that at McLaren. So in my opinion, Red Bull are finished for me. Red Bull are finished after this season. I've been Red Bull finished after this season. I think it's going to be Max Verstappen's last Drivers' Championship win in a Red Bull car for me. Because Red Bull, they're cooked. The toasted and the finished Red Bull after this season. Because I don't expect Red Bull to be anywhere near the top in these upcoming seasons, in my opinion. Especially, we need to see how Red Bull do with their new engines as well. And especially with Adrian Newey done as well. And especially with other team members that have done at Red Bull as well. So as much it was a back in the day for Red Bull, not back in the day. But I think that was down to Max Verstappen for me. I think that was down to Max Verstappen, not really the team. But the team did help Max Verstappen out, to be fair, during the Prix. Mercedes are in 4th, and the Mercedes are just in stay in 4th for me. Aston Martin are in 5th, Haas in 6th, RB in 7th, Williams in 8th, Alpine in 9th. So yeah, I still think it's a battle for 6th between them 4 teams for me. And Sauber, who done be finishing rock bottom in 10th. So that is it for my Formula 1 United States Grand Prix review. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below on everything I spoke about down below in the comments. Was it harsh to give Lando Norris a 5-second penalty for that incident with Max Verstappen? What are your thoughts down below in the comments? Was it fair? Was it not fair? For me, I don't think there should have been a punishment for either driver, in my opinion. So feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, and see you later. As Charles Leclerc wins in Austin to make it a Ferrari 1-2, and Lando Norris and Max Verstappen catching the title race, and Max Verstappen has the advantage with the 57-point lead.